Panini's Bath Time Adventure. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house, there lived a delightful French bulldog named Panini. Panini was an adventurous and curious pup, always seeking new experiences and making friends with everyone he met. However, there was one thing that filled Panini with fear, and that was water. Every time his human Alex mentioned the word bath, Panini's ears would droop and he would dash under the nearest table or chair, trying to hide from the dreaded event. "Come on, Panini, it's time for your bath," Alex called one sunny afternoon. Panini peeked out from his hiding spot with wide eyes, his little heart racing. "B-b-bath? No, thank you," he whimpered. Alex sighed with understanding. "I know you don't like baths, Panini, but they're necessary to keep you clean and healthy. Besides, I promise it won't be so bad." Reluctantly, Panini shuffled over to the bathroom, looking like a sad little rain cloud. He hopped into the bathtub, but his paws barely touched the water's surface. As Alex gently poured water over Panini's back, he tried to reassure him. "See, it's not so bad, buddy. Just a little water to wash away the dirt." But Panini's anxiety grew with each splash of water. He tried to escape the bathtub, but Alex gently held him in place. "It's okay, Panini. I promise you'll feel better after the bath," Alex said soothingly. But Panini wasn't convinced. He squirmed and wiggled, trying to get away from the water that seemed to chase him. Finally, Alex decided to let him go, knowing that forcing Panini would only make him more scared. As Panini bolted out of the bathroom, he left a trail of water behind him. He ran through the house, shaking off the droplets like a little whirlwind. Emily, Alex's sister, watched the commotion with a smile. "Looks like Panini really doesn't like bats, huh?" Alex sighed, nodding. "I wish there was a way to help him get over his fear. I hate seeing him so scared." Emily patted Alex's shoulder reassuringly. "Don't worry, we'll figure it out. Maybe we can try something different next time." That night, as Panini curled up in his favorite spot by the fireplace, he couldn't help but think about the scary bath experience. He wanted to be brave, but water just seemed so terrifying. In his dreams that night, Panini met a wise old fish named Finley, who lived in a magical underwater kingdom. Finley was known for his wisdom and helped many sea creatures overcome their fears. "Hello, young Panini. I've been expecting you," Finley said with a knowing smile. Panini was surprised. "You were expecting me? How do you know my name?" Finley chuckled. "I know much about the world above as well. I've heard about your fear of water." Panini blushed, feeling embarrassed. "It's true. I just can't help it. Water scares me." Finley swam gracefully around Panini, his shimmering scales sparkling like stars. "It's okay to be scared, Panini, but remember, bravery doesn't mean never feeling afraid. Bravery is facing your fears and finding the courage to overcome them." Panini looked into Finley's wise eyes, feeling a glimmer of hope. "But how do I overcome my fear, Finley?" Finley paused as if contemplating the answer. "Maybe it's not about avoiding bats altogether. Maybe it's about finding a way to make bats less scary." Panini thought about what Finley said. "You mean like making bath time fun?" Finley nodded. "Exactly. Imagine you're on a grand adventure, sailing on a magical ship. The water in the bathtub can be the ocean waves that carry you on your journey. Panini's eyes lit up with curiosity. That sounds exciting! But what if I still get scared? Finley smiled warmly. You have to believe in yourself, Panini. Tell yourself that you're brave and strong. Picture yourself conquering the waves with a heart full of courage. The next day, Panini decided to give Finley's advice a try. As Alex prepared the bathtub for Panini's bath, he took a deep breath and imagined himself sailing on a magnificent ship, ready for adventure. All right, Panini, time for your bath, Alex said, preparing for the usual struggle. But to everyone's surprise, Panini hopped into the bathtub with a newfound sense of excitement. He imagined the water as gentle waves carrying him on his magical adventure. Alex watched in amazement as Panini remained calm and composed during the bath. Good boy, Panini. You're doing great. Panini felt a surge of pride. He was conquering his fear, one little wave at a time. From that day on, bath time became an adventure for Panini. He would play with his rubber duckies, making up stories of daring escapades on the high seas. The water no longer seemed scary. It was a place of fun and imagination. As word of Panini's bravery spread, other dogs in the neighborhood started to see bath time in a new light too. They imagined themselves sailing on ships and riding waves, just like Panini. Panini became known as the bravest little French bulldog in town, and he wore that title with pride. Bath time became something to look forward to, a chance to go on exciting journeys without ever leaving the house. And so, in the cozy little house with the white picket fence, Panini's fear of water melted away, replaced by the magic of imagination and the strength of bravery. As he snuggled up by the fireplace each night, he felt grateful for the wisdom of his underwater friend Finley and the courage he had found within himself. And with that thought in his heart, Panini closed his eyes, ready for more adventures and bath times filled with joy and excitement.